Hello, hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. Now, I did this and the game crashed 9 times. So, what's the crack? What's the deal? We have a new bus station here. Obviously, I changed it. I recorded over an hour of episode, and I had to delete everything because game kept crashing all the time. I couldn't assign buses as a whole route to this station, so we're gonna have to do this manually. Of course, we have a lot of issues because we canceled one of the bus stops. So we're gonna create a new line. We're gonna create a new line by saying to the bus, you're gonna go to Collins and you're gonna go here. You're not gonna be transporting any educated people there or here. What we're gonna do next is gonna assign a lot of buses to this line. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them, and I believe those two are gonna go in as well. Well, if they're not, you're gonna go in as well, and I believe there's one more, but we're gonna deal with that later. Now we have a new line. I tried putting this Liggenport industrial line, just assign it to this bus stop, bam, crash, gone, no dice. We couldn't do anything about it. So what I'm gonna do now, we gonna be having, here we go, Collins bus platform to Liggenport bus station. I will be deleting this bus stop. It doesn't have any, and we have Hallendorf Industrial, we're gonna be creating new one. So we're gonna focus on this today. We need to fix our situation here. So I unticked students here, so there's no students here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I can choose which workers are allowed to go here. I would just put with a lower education, but I can't. At the moment we have Liggenport Cableway Station. Okay, here we go. We have one more bus going to where are you going? Okay, this is direct. This is let's try to assign you. I don't want to do anything crazy here, but I want to choose this bus and I don't want to have a crashed game again. What I'm gonna do, take this bus, assign it to this bus route, Liggenport Cableway Station, remove, and go here because that's where we want to be. Okay, so we have a new two new lines. Let's just rename them so we keep on top of things. So we have Hallendorf to these 8 buses here. So this is new line. We're gonna call it Liggenport Industrial, like it's supposed to be. This is the most important line we have, and we're gonna be assigning it like this. There we go. It goes there, it goes here, it has 8 buses, that's a lot, but hopefully it's gonna be fine. We'll see how it goes, we'll see how many people they will transport. We have a couple of more, I don't know if I call it an issue or what, but let's deal with the lines first. So we have another couple of lines using the same stations, so that's Shurlava. Shurlava has Shurlava to Hallendorf, and we have here Hallendorf to Shurlava. That's the same one. They're just using different buses. We're gonna focus on fixing that one now. So we have these four buses that are going there and back, and I'm just gonna tell them, hey dudes, don't take educated people to work there. And I'm pretty sure that I will just check that these 2 buses are supposed to be in this line. Yes, so I will save changes. Yes, I will be assigning this and this to them, and let's find the 3rd bus. Where is the 3rd bus that goes this way? I cannot see it at the moment. Probably refueling or something. It should be moving because we are moving. Hallendorf Collins, no, that's not it. We can always tap into this one and this one. And where is you? Here you is. Pause and assign. Bam! done. We don't have any more. Well, of course, I'm gonna have to rename this Shorlava. That would be Hallendorf Industrial. All the way back. Hopefully, it's deleted. Industrial. Okay, one other thing I want to address here. So we have Hallendorf Industrial, Collins Industrial, Hallendorf to Collins bus platform. I'm betting that this is the one. Yes, so we have Hallendorf to Collins and Collins to Hallendorf. Okay, so let's deal with these two as well. So we have this line, and we have these buses. Where is you? Okay, so this is you. We will assign you to this route, perfect, and then you are just behind here. Okay, I'll assign you as well. There we go. We removed one more line. So we have Collins bus platform to Hallendorf bus platform. That would be... Yes, we're gonna rename this to... here we go. To Collins Industrial. Yes, that's it. Collins... Oh, see, yes. So we have Collins to Legenport. This is a normal bus service, and we're gonna expand on this. Collins gravel quarry. Okay, so these are just the gravel lines. So this is yes, in the I recorded all of this, guys. This is gravel too. I recorded all of this, but unfortunately, it's gone. Okay, now having 8 buses going to this one industrial neighborhood, it might have been necessary before, but not anymore. We don't need this at the moment. So what I'm gonna do now is take a couple of these buses and assign them to this line. So this line that I'm assigning it to is going to be a student line. So we're gonna have 3 buses going from Legenport to Collins. Let's go Legenport to Collins, and then to Hallendorf. So I'm gonna remove the and Hallendorf, and then yes, this is gonna be perfect. Yes, and they're gonna be transporting no workers anywhere. This is just going to be a bus service. Student service. There we go. This is gonna be student service, and that's how we're gonna call it as well. So we have two of them. Let's find another one. 3 of them. There we go. Okay, I think for now we can have 3 buses. I'm gonna monitor how they're gonna be transporting those students, how that's gonna work, and hopefully it's gonna be fine. Right. Yes, so the whole episode was based, the previous one that I made was based on us expanding the towns, helping some of the mines being assigned to the construction offices and that kind of stuff. We were monitoring that, and I did assign all of them, most of them, all of them, to these construction offices, and I wanted to help them out a bit because there's too much construction happening. I wanted to help them out by constructing these connections. We constructed some... we constructed a heating station here like 3 times already, but unfortunately, like I said, it crashed again and again, and we couldn't make it work. I'm not sure if it was because of the line, or if we tried to assign the line to one of the bus stops here. Was that the problem, or what? Okay, workers 7, workers 3. Obviously we have a little bit of an issue with workers here, but what's the plan here? Plan is to have, when we finish this neighborhood, The plan is to have bus line going, this one, Ligandport bus line, going from here to industrial neighborhood and all the way to the beginning. We don't transport any people back, never. I don't think ever bus comes from here with taking workers back. That would be ideal, but no dice. That's not how it works. We need to monitor this because at the moment we have two different stations that are next to each other that both accept workers. And those workers need to be equally distributed to this industrial neighborhood and the mine up here. At the moment, mine is getting a lot of people, and industrial neighborhood is not getting so many people. So probably we should monitor this and see what we can do. Let's see how many people we're gonna get. Only few. That's not enough. Hopefully it's gonna be fixed. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Come on, go around. Yes, mines, the tunnels and all the other stuff, we will be assigning all of that to, here we go, this one delivered the asphalt, it just requires workers. Will these workers be delivered here? Indeed they will. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as it is for them to finish this off. They only have, they have enough people, they should be finished this in one day. I wanted to finish this so I can assign a tunnel to a whole bunch of construction companies, but I'm just gonna monitor here. If they get stuck, I will I will unblock them. Yes, it requires, well, nothing, they just have to finish it. Probably painting the roads and stuff. And here we go. So we have this one, and I'm gonna just assign it to a whole bunch of construction offices, and off you go. Because tunnels usually take a while to construct. It's a lot of workers required here. Okay, now there is, we talked about this, that we can set individual workers to go and work here or there or everywhere or stuff, you know. I'm not sure how am I supposed to balance between how many people from which buildings are supposed to go to work to mine and which one of them or which are supposed to go to work in the industrial neighborhood. Obviously buses are not being populated properly, and that's going to reflect on our power production and coal processing, which is really, really bad. Yes, I'm really close to destroying these city halls because we don't need those city halls. That just give us some information, and I don't think they're really, really useful. Let's see what news we have, and let's decide how we're gonna proceed with this. I'll pay for this. This is only 1,000. We have 65,000. A lot of students are here, but we're gonna need. Yeah, those students is gonna take a while to transport them. Well, hopefully they're gonna get a living space in the dorms there. But let me check here this metric here. Adults living with parents, 24. Yeah, we have a lot of this stuff happening. Adults living with parents. Hopefully they're gonna be permanently transported to Hallendorf, and they're gonna be living in these dorms. I'm kind of hoping for this, but I'm skeptical. Okay, so we have a lot of construction happening at the moment, and you can see here the town is functioning fine. This main road is obviously blocked, but people and students, they can move wherever they want. Let's continue exploring our researching the technologies and continue that. We have bus stop here, we have some construction happening here and here. Well, let them finish when they finish. Actually, you know what I can do? I can see here some dumper trucks not being assigned anywhere, so I can do, and where is it? Oh, it's this one. There we go. Come on. Why isn't the dumper truck going? Because they need workers rather than materials. So that's the one on that side. And here as well, probably the same situation. Okay, how are we doing with people in this town? People are stable. They're going slightly up and down, but that's more or less, we can ignore it. School is doing fine. We removed school from here in the last episode, or I'm not really sure if I removed it in the last episode or the deleted one. Well, it's not still deleted, but I'm gonna delete it. 102 people, 209, 22, and empty. That's all fine. They're not complaining about anything, so that they have everything except hospital, they say, but hospital is working properly, and we have doctors and staff there. What do we have here? This bypass is still not going to be used because tunnel is under construction. And let's focus on making Collins industrial neighborhood great again. Yeah, this is again falling. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to assign individual buildings to stations where they go to work. So if we have a lot of workers here and practically no workers here. What's with the students? What's with So this one is Collins to Liganport. Oh, did I just change this to buses and I didn't assign? Oh boy, I didn't press. Okay, guys, it's just one of those days. Liganport, and then let's go to Collins again. So Collins, Liganport, Collins, and Hollendorf, and then back to Collins. Yeah, this is the one, but I'm just gonna unassign all the workers from everywhere. And it didn't crash. Perfect. So we have, and I'm wondering how many vehicles are going to be using bypass when it's done. It looks really, really good. It's actually, I'm pretty happy about it. Like I mentioned, again, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the previous episode or in deleted episode, that this would be much nicer if it was straight, but I don't know. Gives some kind of a charm to it. Okay, most of the construction here is already done, except the main ones, that would be mine and processing facilities. All the apartments should be assigned to construction offices. If they're not, they have access to it. So, here we go. Materials are being delivered. Right, let's monitor this now. Building without power supply. Yes, it came to that. Okay, looks like it's recovering a bit, but like I said, I'm gonna monitor this. Let's see, and again, just 6 workers. That's not enough. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do the hard job here. I have to have some people staying here and working, but I'm gonna have to assign individual buildings to go to work in a specific building. So let's go with 2 big ones. Obviously, 2 big ones. Let's try to make them go to work to the bus station. For me, this is too much micromanagement. I don't like this. I don't like this micromanagement because I would like them to distribute themselves wherever they need to go. And let me just check. This is the one, and these guys. Yeah, okay, I banned them from going and working elsewhere, but looks like highly educated people won't have anywhere to work. I'm gonna have to give them some room. Okay. Space to work here. I don't want to see highly educated people. Maybe I should allow them to go to work to industrial neighborhoods, maybe. We'll see if they complain about it not having a job, because I opened a lot of hospital jobs now. Well, 10, 20 hospital jobs. Let's check the lines, and this is... How are we gonna call this? I think it's student bus. Student bus. Probably we should have more buses running on the same route, but Save changes, yes. This is workers bus, okay. Okay, there's a lot of people working. I'm happy with this. It looks like the whatever we did worked. But we need to stop exporting this so we can refill the power plant with coal. Okay, stop for a few more seconds. 60%. And that's fine. Right. All in all, I'm not really sure what's the deal with coal. I think we're running just on some kind of limit of where we are exporting most of the coal that we're producing and burning it for electricity. I don't want to stop ships, not even a single ship. I don't want to stop it from exporting. I would like to have this well-oiled machine working perfectly, and I don't know if we're getting there. Looks like the ore here is falling slowly. We have only 60 workers working here. So seems like we might have too many workers here. Let's see with students. We have a proper bus line now for students. Let's see if we have dorms filled in here from Ligenport. No, they're not being filled in. Students are obviously coming here and studying, which is fine, but we are definitely not having them here. We discussed this previously, that we can't just transport students and leave the rest of them in their homes. We need to we actually need to just finish this. We actually need to transport them there, and they need to stay there. A lot of these sites, they just need a couple of people to finish the work. Yeah, I might pay for this, but yeah, actually, I'm because all the materials is already there. I'm just gonna pay for manual labor to be done, and then our dumper trucks will have more work to do. They can deliver some of the stuff. Okay, let's continue on. 73 people, that's perfectly fine. We need more people. Looks like everything is healthy, everything is working out, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's just check this forestry area here. Are you working? No, workers are not coming to work here. I have a feeling I didn't select them. Wood cutting post, no I did. Oh, and workers are not coming here. Oh, wait. That's not enough. We need more people coming here. Okay, there are workers. Is anybody complaining not having a work? No. Okay, we obviously can take more people in, so that's a positive thing. Negative thing is we're gonna have to force them to come here. I was thinking that these students... Yeah, we have a lot of students. I don't think we need that many students. That's the problematic part. I'm just gonna start doing the research. I don't think we need so many students. We need more workers. Well, currently, yes. We're gonna need more students or highly educated people later on. How is this progressing? Okay, so steel delivered. They need workers, and they need more workers. Yes, the word of the day: more workers. How are we doing here? Cable station is doing fine. We have workers here. Okay, power plant seems to be working fine, because if it wasn't, that would make me quite angry. Workers need to be delivered here, as it is. And let's check the pollution levels here. Oh my. Okay, luckily, like I expected, Collins is not affected by pollution. that much. So it shouldn't be in the future. Okay, this is fine. How far pollution reaches? Not that far around. Okay, this way towards the hills, this is really, really polluted. So this is something to pay attention to. Let's see, Collins monitoring station. For now, looks fine. Everything except this industrial area here. Yeah, this coal thing is extending in this direction more than towards Collins. That's good to see. And what about here? Yeah, there's some pollution here. Around this area. But it's fine, it's fine. So we're producing everything that's being processed. We have backlog of gravel, that's fine, but the underlying issue is that we still... okay, that's all being constructed, that's fine. Underlying issue that we need to resolve this. So we're gonna have to see... there we go, 74, it was 73 before. So maybe they just moved from building to building. 22, still 22. Anybody who are living here? No, 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 no. That's fine. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Beelzebub. Has a devil set aside for me. Okay. Let's see how the lines go now. Hellendorf to Collins Industrial. That's still being constructed, and we have Hellendorf Industrial. Yes, they're moved to the main street. That's perfect to see. That's good to see. Students, whole bunch of them. Too many of them. Any of them are living in dorms? No. Okay, so there you go, guys. Help out. Tell me, what are we doing wrong here? What are we doing wrong here? Why the students are not moving to dorms? That's fine. Oh, really? They already finished this road? Even materials are here. Okay, I'll finish it all the way. So we have last bit of road here to finish. Okay, I'm gonna try to help them out as much as we can because we need to speed up the whole process. Okay, coal is being stockpiled, that's fine. Workers almost full. Mine here, and we're running low. And again, okay. So, fine. It's about finding the balance. So we don't have enough workers working in the mines. So obviously one of you is gonna have to get this removed from here. So Ligenport, remove from the list. There we go. So hopefully you two can now balance this out, because we ran out of iron ore. How many workers are working here? 71. We need 100-ish. Yeah, that will be perfect. Okay, road finished. What do we need? What's happening with the bridge? Bridge needs bricks and workers. Bricks are actually there, workers not so much. So we have this tunnel, it has steel and concrete, it needs workers. A lot of workers. Bridge here has everything that it needs workers. And how are we doing with the bricks? Bricks are fine, and prefabs are not being really constructed. Well, they're being built, but slowly. 20, that's fine. 10, that's so-so. Maybe I should implement that backlog just in case. So we have this distribution. No, that's just food. You know what? I will leave this alone. I will finish this and this and probably this. This is expensive. I will hope... Oh, already assigned? What was with the road? Oh, okay, whatever. They have it assigned. Perfect, because I want as many materials as possible to be delivered, and then when the harvest starts, I want to assign it to the distribution office, so we can stockpile food. I don't know when we're gonna be finishing pig farms, but better safe than sorry. Okay, so what's happening here? How buildings doing? 73 again? They're just moving around. Probably I should move people from other towns here because this is working out. 19! Ha! It stopped at this level. I have no idea what pushed them down to this and why they weren't happy. But we're balancing it now. And looks like the gravel is being processed as well. That's fine. I'm betting that people went somewhere for a construction. And now it's done, and they went back to work here. And I have no idea what that was. Do we import foreign... This would be interesting. Where is the closest American border? Closest American border would be, I think, here, right? No, that's Soviet as well. American is all the way here. I was thinking of exporting some stuff to them. Because we can then import uneducated people and then educate them, because our education is quite nice. I'm betting that there's a lot of oil here. Wow, I didn't even check this area. Look at this beautiful place. I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. The map is really, really good. Yeah, oil. Let me see if there's oil here. Oh, shocked. Oil always in the swampy areas. Well, this is, of course, it doesn't have to be there, but it's kind of natural to find it in that area. Okay, how are we doing with the ships? With the coal? Coal is still slowly flowing. That's a problem, because bottleneck cannot be here, because then these guys are not doing anything, and mine is going up. And then power plant doesn't have coal. Yeah, I'm thinking still that maybe I should stockpile some... to build a different storage for power plant separate from the whole system, just so the power plant has more coal to work longer until the issues are resolved. Okay, I can see a lot of people being delivered here. So, and here we go, we have over 100 people here. Still not ideal. Still looks like this is the bottleneck. The mine. 110 people here. A lot of these students. A lot of students. How do we make them go and live elsewhere? I'm waiting for a right bus. Is this one? Yes, there we go. Student buses are here. So 110 students more or less are coming from here, going to get to education in Hollendorf. But look, as soon as we pick them up, they restock again. Wait, what's happening here? Okay, you're having 40 students, that's fine. What about the rest of them? Maybe I'm gonna have to implement more buses. Not sure if that's the proper thing to do. And what happens with the students when they finish education? I mean, we discussed this in the comment section as well. When they finish education and... Is it open all the way? All the way. Let's see first. Buses, vehicles going through the newly built avenue, upgraded. Yeah, look, this is interesting. All of them are choosing to go on the pathway rather than going straight on the road on the side paths. On the side of the road. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the decision to make this bus stop. I think it's gonna be good. Okay, people. Should we import them? Shouldn't we import them? This is me discussing with myself because it's already made, and I'm just hoping that I made a good decision. Mine is, sorry, the the road, the tunnel. One guy was constructing it, so obviously works. Works. What are we doing here? Okay, this dropped now. Okay. 82 people. Not enough, not enough. We need more people in the mines. Okay, this is gonna be... that's fine. You can continue filling the ship. Building here, that's fine. Yeah, the Leon port is doing really well. We have the population at 100% and we just have to move them. I'm thinking, because this is still Leon port, I'm thinking that they will be moved here. That they will want to move here. Why are people being delivered there and not here? Because this is assigned to every construction office and this has only one. Collins. That is still sourcing people from cavalry station. Try sourcing them from here. Yeah, we have only we have only one building assigned to where workers should go, and that's this one. Okay, I'm gonna remove this and see if it's gonna fix the situation. Probably shouldn't have played with that like that. Okay. Steel mill again. Workers, workers, workers. Ah, darn it. Okay. Let's start getting more people. But where? Where do we get them? Where do we put them? We can go here, but I'm not sure, in Hallendorf, but I'm not really sure that we need so many people here. They're not complaining about anything, but they're also not going to work elsewhere. Well, they are. Okay, this is being constructed. I'm really happy to see this. I'm just hoping that they're gonna be delivering all the materials that we need for the next stage, so I can do it myself, so I can... and here we go, harvesting starts. How are we doing with the storage space? Okay, this one is practically empty. That's gonna be filled soon. Okay, so this is a perfect consumption for this. I'm pretty sure that they actually switched between the... oh, wow. All of them are going to be used at the same time. We still have... we can do more. We can definitely do more, but there's no need. We don't need to buy more vehicles because they're managing to do all of this. Even this one. Even that one. Right. Yes, they're unloading crops here, so perfect timing. This is done. We'll see how the next stage is going to go. Yeah, so we have Hallendorf. I would like to resolve the issue with the students. I have no idea. I have no idea why students are not coming here. All students, yes. I have no idea what's a student with completed studies. Which one is that? It looks like an educated worker, but where I come from, they don't usually live in dorms. What's with this? There we go. Yeah, you can wait. We need researchers. We need to research some of the technologies because we will be expanding soon. Yes, I'll get more workers because we're gonna need them for... we're gonna need more workers for construction. Construction. What's happening? Yep. Construction yards. Construction. I'm lost. This this whole thing with the game crashing was, well, needless to say, pissing me off because we invested so much time into making this work, and in the end, no, wrong button. In the end, didn't work properly. There we go. We have some people that are complaining that they don't have jobs, they don't have this and that, but they will. They finally have a school, they finally have a kindergarten, everything that they need. As soon as this is all balanced, it's probably gonna be all green. Like, let's say, some of them are without. We have sports grounds. We have a gym here, right? Which is not fully filled, and we have a sports ground here. So they can do whatever they want. Education is so-so, we have too many students, but that's not a problem. The problem is that I want students here. I want students in dorms so they can free up space in towns like League and Port. Okay, how are we doing with backlogs? Okay, again this is full, again this is not. Processing fell. Okay, so we need to assign one building to this. So let's go with smaller ones. Let's go with this building. They're gonna all have to go here. So hopefully this is gonna increase number of people getting there. So we have 75. That's enough for now. Yeah, I can see that food is pretty low. Maybe we should stop exporting it, because I'm pretty sure that we are exporting it and then importing it again. So maybe I should have, again missed it. This distribution office. Unassigned from here. So they are not taking anything to the border. We are stockpiling everything, but like again I said, we gonna be producing a lot of meat. We are producing a lot of meat compared to what we're consuming. So let's say this one can produce 200 kilos a day, even though we don't have 100% production. We can say that we get a ton every 10 days. Ton every 10 days times 2. That's 2 tons every 10 days. 300. That would be 60 tons of meat a year. And how much are we consuming last year? Meat 70 tons. Yeah, we should have our own. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to export it anymore. Food, 99 tons, but I'm pretty sure that we can produce that. Okay, we stopped exporting meat now, and hopefully our distribution is going to be functioning, working. So I'm going to leave it as it is, the whole supply chain. Exporting meat and food stopped, so that's going to be less income for us, but on the other hand, we should have all our construction offices assigned now, and hopefully vans full of workers going to construction sites. That was the word I was looking for. How are we doing with the mine? Nothing yet. I think we're just gonna have to wait for a few minutes for this to stabilize. For workers to be assigned to the construction sites. So anyway, I don't know how to explain the whole thing. I don't get, game is great, game is amazing, but it's so frustrating when it crashes. I lost all the motivation to play it, but I said, okay, let's do this now, let's do it from the scratch. Back to the drawing board, plan the whole episode, and voila. And here we go. Okay, so this one has a power supply. Oh, right, there's another issue here. So I'm gonna be paying for this. We're gonna go for a mod. I built this as well. I built this in the original, but unfortunately you're never gonna see this. Let's see here. There you go. I will pay for this. And we're gonna have to pay for this as well. And I will have to pay for this cable that I'm gonna have to build here. Come on. Here we go. There we go. And pay for all of this. And now you should have electricity. Yes, voltage is up. No one lives here. They don't have any connection. Okay, so let's see. This is still not constructed, so we're gonna have to implement bus line. Yes, this is gonna be perfect. This is exactly. Actually, no, all of them are gonna go. Let's do that in all directions, just because I think they might be populating this. Okay, first things first. Let's quickly save the game. Control S doesn't work, so let's save the game. We can go with My Republic. This is just temporary save anyway. If we crash, what we're gonna do now? We're gonna find the line. Hollendorf, Ligenport Industrial. There we go. It goes Ligenport, Collins Bus Terminal. Let's go back to Ligenport. No, wait. Collins, Ligenport, and then this one. Ligenport Bus Station, yes, and then this one. Okay, that's perfect. I think this is what I want. And it didn't crash. Perfect. Why is this one way? And this is two ways? Oh, no, this is one way number 2. Okay, so let's see. Do you have people in there? Oh, you do. Come on, move here. No, you won't. They're gonna take the long route back. I was just wondering if people are gonna be moving here when we implement this. Now, I think this is a different story. Oh, we have a guy here. And what are we... Did we limit transportation? No, all of them can go. Except educated. You know what? Let's allow them as well. Yeah, we have a couple of people. Oh, they moved out. Ah, that's sad. What you gonna do? Okay, looks like they're not moving in here, but we can do this. Let's see how this is gonna work. Power supply dwindling again. Oh boy. Okay, better. Not ideal, because I can see that we're not exporting enough. Coal, low. Oh yeah, that's why we're not exporting. Okay, prioritize power plant. Let's refill the power plant real quickly, and then we're gonna re-enable the engine to the ships. How are we doing here? Power is good. People are complaining without jobs. Yes. No. That's not exactly what we wanted, but we wanted that to 0. Drop to 0. 84 people. We're gonna monitor that, and all of you can distribute coal wherever you want. That's fine. They should have everything, so they're finding jobs. School is not here. There should be school here, so let's check if school is working. This is the kindergarten, has spaces, that's fine. School would be here. Oh, school, okay. Oh, well, we need professors. We need professors here. And there we go. Okay, I think school is barely working. It's just on the limit. This is why we're not going to be expanding too much outside. Or at least, I don't think we will. Job dropped. That's perfect. And then citizens were unable to visit church. That's your problem, because there's a church here, there's a bus stop here, so if you want to go there, you will go there. 5-5-13, okay. Let's continue on, and we're gonna pay attention to that. Port is being filled, power plant 50%. How are ships doing? Ships are almost full. Well, one of them is almost full. The other one is slowly being filled. Okay, mines, sorry, tunnels. Again, mines. What's with me? This one is being constructed as well. That's nice to see. Nice. And then we have... Oh, yes, of course. What's the red thing? Ah, autumn is coming, obviously. Or pollution. Right, the one thing we forgot to build here or start construction on is the heating plant. We're gonna do it now. We have 10-ish minutes still to go, so I'm gonna go and heating plant. We're gonna go for something from modded ones, and we're gonna go for Oliva. Gdansk Oliva. Heating plant. We're gonna place it here. Let them finish it whenever they can. Actually, yes, let them finish it whenever they can. Obviously, this winter, it's September. This winter, we're not gonna be getting people still. There we go. We're gonna go 2 up. This is my new standard, because I think 1 up doesn't really go over the cars. So I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna build heat exchange over here. So we're gonna go for small heat exchange. The only where we can put it, I think it's here. But conveniently enough, it's gonna have exit or pipe on this side. And bam. That's good enough for me. 15,000 rubles. You guys can continue and build this on our own. Not assigned to construction office, but that's understandable because we have a lot of construction happening. Okay, let's see. Unfinished road. What are you having here? How much is this? 39,000. I'm not touching this. Steel shop. Oh boy. Unfinished road. 100,000 rubles. Which road is this? I'm interested now. A tunnel. You count that as a road? Okay. That's expensive. Iron process, unfinished road. There we go. Cableway station. Pole. Yeah, I think we can pay for those. And this one. Well, everything is delivered except manpower. That's fine. Panelak, that's fine as well. Unfinished road. Holy moly. Tunnel, yes, of course. That's fine. Grain storage. Oh, yes. Everything is delivered. Yes, and only people need to work. Okay, finishing that on my own. Okay, let's check it. We need to assign this one as well to the storage, because everything is full. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way down, assign this, and unload. Load, unload. Yes, load, unload. Off you go, all of you. Go and pick up as much as you can. So there we go. We have 3 storages. That's 240 tons of grain. That's a lot of grain. 240 tons of grain in 3 storages. That's how much we can store. At the moment, we're going to be just producing our own meats. I'm not going to rush with anything else at the moment. But like I said, we have a distribution office here. If we need to create anything like fabric or chemicals or whatever we decide in the future, we can source it from there. And of course, we can expand. Obviously, we are producing more than we can store and consume as well. So we're going to be expanding in the future. Storage, of course. Farm as well, whatever we need to. Like, there's a lot of land here that we can expand to, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, I can see here that this power line is finished. I can see that this road is finished. This is perfect to see. and we will be making a new bus stop here. I can start developing Elise. Elise is gonna have a modded platform station, pass through, big ones, medium ones. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of people, but I think I wanna go for no. I want a two-sided, but that they can enter on each side. Maybe I should go just for one-sided and that's it. Maybe something like... well, you know what? I was thinking that I'm gonna have to build it here, but look, I think most of these buildings are abandoned already, and we said that we're gonna need a little bit more people here, so let's remove those. And I will remove these paths. And let's go back to constructing this. I'm thinking about this medium one. It's bugging me. And now that I think about it, maybe we should build it inside here. Inside this triangle. No, it's fine. We can build it on the side here. So what would be the best? I think something like a so. Yeah, and you can continue. So we're gonna have bus, and we need a bus stop around here. I was thinking, yeah, probably on this side, but I'm gonna let them finish this first. Yes, this is all assigned for construction. That is gonna be splitting construction two ways. And from here, I'm just gonna tell you, whenever they have a chance, they can go and upgrade this as well. Pumping stations are here. Maybe I should, yeah, probably I should do this. Is this assigned? Yes, it is. But I'm pretty sure that that's assigned to a construction office that is not manned. Yeah, new, should love a new, huge. This one here. Okay, workers are here. How we... Ah, there you go, you see? Two people without job, that's perfect. That means that every need that they have is met, that they are happy, except no work. Well, for some of them, only minority. Okay, students. Okay, they're moved in. Okay, that's nice to see, but I don't... that this is not enough. We need many, many more. Right, electronic circuits. Yes, and I will start construction of the new university. Okay, I think everybody's well aware that currently, at the moment, the biggest university we can build is the in-game one, the political party headquarters, and I think I'm gonna go for that just because it's gonna handle the capacity. Where we're gonna place it, have no idea. I already discussed the plan that we're gonna be expanding this expanding town here. Currently 200 meters. So like this whole zone I would like to make as a like university zone or something. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to walk from here to there. Actually, I think they will. So let's try this. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna build Communist Party headquarters. Here we go. And just to be sure about this, Yes, indeed, 360 meters, so everybody can come here, and probably a whole bunch of workers are going to start coming here. So I'm going to lower this all the way down. Okay, we're closing in on 1 hour of this episode, of this hellish day for me at least, where it took me a while to record this episode, I can tell you that. It took me a while. Game crashed at least 9 times as I counted, but probably even more. Looks like we don't have to lower the amount of workers because nobody is coming here. Let's give them 100 workers just in case if they decide to deliver them manually. Right, so that's it. I hate this word. We revamped all the Collins bus platform, Ligenport. What is this? This sounds like a student bus. Let's see where you are. Again. Okay, and let's see here. That's this one, and let's find the student bus and copy this route onto him. Welcome to the student bus route. There we go. We revamped we redid all the lines, so this should be working perfectly now. People from Collins are just miserable bastards. That's the only thing I can say, and I don't know what's wrong with them. They have everything that they wanted. They are the smallest town there, the nicest. Pollution is not getting to them. They have all the different kinds of works that they can imagine to do, and yet unhappy. Horrible. And everything else is working out fine. That's the summary of this episode. Backlog of coal is here. Coal is being processed in significant quantities. That's perfect. Everybody has work. Everybody has... okay, I think we struck some kind of a balance. I might be expanding on this. I can see here people not being happy about something, but that's their own problem, and we're gonna try to help them, but hope for the best. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed these kind of episodes, click like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.